Hey guys, welcome back. The world has gone crazy with this virus. Don't know why, but they are. Hopefully everyone that watches this channel is fit and healthy. That's our goal, is to make sure we are fit and healthy and we can live longer than the average person. That's why we're in this fitness industry, is longevity with life. So as you can tell by the title, this is HIIT, high intensity interval training versus LISS, so low intensity steady state cardio. So before I get into this, if you think HIIT burns more calories than LISS, hit that like button. Also scroll down to the comments and put what you think burns the most calories. In this video, I'm going to go more into depth. I think on coronavirus. I'm going to go more into depth on what burns more calories and how and why. So yeah, quickly before I get started, please hit that like button if you think HIIT burns more calories than steady state. Cool. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please show us support. This is a nice normal video, trying to bring everyone back to normal, and we're not freaking out about toilet rolls or washing our hands for the next 10 minutes, hopefully. So, sweet. Now you've hit that like button, let's get into this video. So, I have a lot of clients, so I train a lot of clients online, both nutrition and training-wise. And a couple of like when I train CrossFitters, is not too bad. We hit both styles of training, both HIIT mainly because that targets more of the CrossFit side, the high intensity output, power output for the sport. Steady state, we do it once or twice depending if it's in season or off season, how far out for competition they are. If they're far out or haven't got competition for the year, we'll really focus on that steady state cardio and bring that aerobic base as high as possible. Because when it comes into that HIIT, so interval training, the body's got a bigger aerobic base. It can pass oxygen around the body a lot more quicker to the muscles. It just recovers a lot more quicker, both between intervals and between workouts. So when it comes to a competition and they're doing 3 or 4 workouts in that day, the bigger the aerobic base and the quicker they can recover, the better they will perform, because they can hit a workout as hard as possible, high intensity training, and then that aerobic base will kick in and their recovery will be so good, they'll recover within the next hour, 2 hours before our next workout starts. So that's why it's a little bit more scientific when it comes to CrossFit and programming for athletes over general population. So like I said, depends on the season, when the next competition is, and obviously steady state for majority of the year until it comes close to competition, and we'll slowly start bringing it down so it's more HIIT. So in that short, sharp burst outputs. But then we'll still keep at least 2 sessions in. I do on active rest days or rest days. So they'll have 2 rest days a week. But during that rest day, they'll do steady state cardio. So it's keep on top of that aerobic base. And again, it just helps flush blood, fresh blood around the body, get nutrition, fresh nutrition to the muscles. So they repair a little more quicker, ready for the next session to go hard again. Cool, so let's chuck this seatbelt on. This is going to be a nice quick video on HIIT versus LISS. So cool, yeah. I have a lot of comments normally from clients about HIIT and steady state cardio. So people think you burn more calories doing HIIT. 20 minutes of HIIT, say, burn more calories doing 20 minutes over 1 hour of steady state. And a lot of people think this because it's high intensity your heart rate's through the roof, and it's absolutely brutal if you do it right. So you could there's a lot of ways of doing this depending on the time domains and where you are fitness wise. So you could do 30 seconds sprint, 30 seconds rest, 30 seconds sprint, 30 seconds walk. So we're going to go into more depth on this, and this is where the problem comes in with burning more calories compared to steady state. You could do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. So all we're looking to do is work as much as we can, as quick as we can, and then rest half the time. But like I said, depends on the fitness level. If you're just starting, I would swap that around. So 20 seconds, so if let's say I got a new client, just a general fitness client now, want to get fit and healthy and live longer, how I would start this is 20 seconds work, 40 seconds rest, until that starts getting easier. Then I might increase the sets, so I might do 8 sets, then next time I'll do 12 sets, just to try and build that fitness and those lungs and heart starts working properly again. And obviously as we progress, we 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and so on. There's so many different ways of doing HIIT. It's completely up to you. But this is where it breaks down, is people, if you say we're doing 20 minutes, so 20 minutes of HIIT, and we're doing 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. So 30 seconds rest, not 30 seconds walk. So technically you got 20 minutes time and you're only working for half that time. So you're doing 10 minutes of sprints, 10 minutes of resting. So you're not actually burning calories during that rest. So that's where it comes into it, the downfall. People think because you're sprinting for 30 seconds, you'll burn more calories doing 30 seconds of hard work, and then resting for 30 seconds for 20 minutes. If you're doing 30 seconds work, 30 seconds walk, you might burn a little bit more calories because you're walking. The heart rate is still working. So yeah, you might burn a little bit more calories, but same thing, not be burning as many calories as you would. So that's HIIT. And then LISS, you're constantly working in that fat burning zone, let's say. So like 70-75% of your max heart rate, if you know what that is. But all we're looking for is just finding that heart rate, getting as high as possible and keeping it at that for as long as you can. So again, with LISS, you could start with 30 minutes, then go 45 minutes, and then go 60 minutes, and 75 minutes, 90 minutes. There's loads of different ways you can attack one of these sessions. Just parking up now in Starbucks. Hopefully it's open with this the world going crazy stuff. Cool. So yeah, it depends on the time frame, on how much you do, but like I said, we're just looking at that heart rate. So for example, let's use the stepper. So a lot of bodybuilders and chicks love the stepper, or the elliptical, whatever you call it. What we're looking for there is at least 80 to 110 steps a minute. So on the monitor, it'll give you the number of steps you're doing a minute. We're looking to be between 80 and 110 steps a minute. And you're gonna try and keep that up as long as possible. Again, like I said, we're looking for 45 minutes minimum, up to an hour plus, complete up to you, depending what your goal is. If it is fat burning, to start with, this goes more into the diet plans now. First 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks, I tell clients. When I give them their diet plan, stick to the diet plan and just do 2 cardio sessions, 45 minutes in the week. So it could be rest days, or I normally put on rest days for them. And just see how their body responds to the cardio and how their weight decreases. And obviously as they get more into the cut, so prep for competitions or something, I'll increase that cardio then, so they go 2 times a week, see how the body responds. Then I try and keep the calories where they are and increase the cardio sessions. So this is where like all the science and stuff comes into it. I try and get them to max out on the cardio, burn as much fat as possible while keeping the calories as high as possible. Because if you can get into amazing shape by just doing cardio, then we're winning. No one hates starving herself on a diet, like being 100 calorie or 100 grams of carbs. No one hates that. So yeah, we look to increase that cardio instead of dropping calories. So that's just a quick idea. Something to think about is this. So if one person done HIIT for 3 miles and someone else ran a moderate to fast pace for 4 miles, who would burn more calories? So comment below if doing HIIT for 3 miles, so 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest until you reach 3 miles, versus running 4 miles as fast as possible, which one will burn more calories, burn the most calories? So comment below. This is part 1. I will answer the question in part 2. But thanks for watching. Again, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.